Hello, my name's Rick Thomson. I'm with Westman Journal, and welcome back to our online interview series. Today we're at Brandon University. We've got a special guest with respect to the Westman Multicultural Festival. Before we get to him, I just want to say a thank you to our sponsors, Murray Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC, where our reputation is your guarantee, and Sunrise Credit Union, building a better future together. So let's get right to it. Our special guest from Westman Multicultural Center, Tyler Foster. He's the treasurer. Tyler, welcome to our show.
Thanks for having me, Rick.
It's a pleasure. Going on the 15th year of the Westman Multicultural Festival. What a success story. Well received here in the city of Brandon, well attended. Just give us a little insight to how many pavilions this year, and I understand there's a few new ones.
Sure, yeah. We used to be called the Winter Festival, so for those folks that have been around a while, it used to be called Lieutenant Winter Festival, Lieutenant Governors.
Correct.
And then it was a Winter Festival, and then last year we changed it to the Westman Multicultural Festival. We had 7 pavilions last year. This year we have 9, including 2 brand new ones.
Perfect.
This year we have the Punjabi Indian Pavilion, Eastern Indian, and we have the Mexicans actually opening up a pavilion. Both cultures brand new in Brandon. They just formed their cultural associations. They want to do a pavilion. And we also have the Métis Pavilion coming back to the Westman Centennial Auditorium. It's been a mainstay of the festival before that.
So the Punjabi and the Mexican, where will they be located at?
The Punjabi will be in the North End Community Center, I believe.
Correct.
And the Mexican Pavilion will be at the Shriners Club.
Great. It's always good to have new talent come on board, that's for sure, for the festival. So I understand you're connected with the good old Irish?
I am. My home pavilion is the Irish Pavilion. I'm a board member of the Irish Society of Western Manitoba.
Great.
We put on the pavilion every year. It's a lot of work for all the pavilions, actually. We do it out of the Clarion Hotel, which used to be called the Royal Oak.
Right.
So we'll still be in the same place.
Good.
Hopefully we'll see you there.
Oh, definitely. I always drop by and have a look at that. The Irish blood comes out. We got to get in there and salute a few of those special beers and Irish whiskey that they got there.
We leave the fighting outside the door.
Oh, yeah, Irishmen are famous for that. The rest of the entire event, it's no charge to get in, and what are the time frames when they open and close?
Yeah, the special thing about our festival in Brandon is it's the 4th largest festival in the province, we're told, and unlike Folklorama in Winnipeg, we don't charge for entrance to the pavilions. So a family could literally come to every pavilion, get treated to a mixture of cultural dances, cultural demonstrations, readings, and meet some of the characters at no charge.
Definitely.
So we pride ourselves on being inclusive in that way. There's food, of course, at every pavilion.
Right.
And we do charge for that, and there's alcohol at certain pavilions too.
And with that in mind, the food especially, I always try to hit the Ukrainian one for some of that good old pierogies, but the Irish stew at the Irish one. But I think all the cultures offer a great menu, and if you can, try and make it to as many as you can.
Absolutely. Despite the weather, we don't know what the weather's going to be like. Hopefully it'll be cooperative. Last year it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
This year we're hoping the same.
Speaking of the dates, it's a little later this year. It goes February 1, 2, 3, I understand.
Yeah, that's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay, a little bit later than it usually is in January. This year a little bit later.
Yeah.
But that's okay too.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's we do that to include the Métis. They have their own festival that they're involved with, I think the week before this festival.
Definitely. So. Funding, how does that fit into your scheme here?
Funding, well, we don't charge for the pavilions. The only way pavilions can make any money is on food and drink. Okay. To run the whole festival takes a lot of sponsors. We have sponsorships from various businesses in the city, various unions, provincial bodies like Manitoba Liquor, Manitoba Hydro sponsors us, and then we have our 3 major partners, the City of Brandon, the provincial government, and the federal government, Minister of Canadian Heritage. So.
A good way to get some funding, that's for sure. Otherwise, the festival probably wouldn't go on. Is that correct?
Yeah, each pavilion has to pay a lot to rent their own venue, to put it on, and they have to pay for things like sound systems and entertainment, bringing in the bands. Right. And we try and help them out as a society. Multicultural Festival Society. We get as much money together to give back to the pavilions and make sure that they can open and stay open at a profitable rate.
Understandable, because everybody that's involved with the pavilions is volunteer basis.
Absolutely, yeah.
So the funding in itself kicks in, the festival gets off the ground. It's a great way to get out there and enjoy it. Pavilions open at a specific time?
Yeah, we open 6 p.m. to about 11 p.m. Thursday night.
Okay.
Friday we're open 6 p.m. to, well, 12 to 1. I know at the Irish we're going to be going probably beyond 12.
Right till 1 o'clock?
And then Saturday's Family Day. We open at 1 p.m. and we stay open for basically a full 12 hours till, last call at the Irish Pavilion.
Well, I know they're well attended. The English over there at the Victorian and the Scottish, the Beatles are playing there. They have a great time there. A lot of people bounce around to all the pavilions. So hopefully, with the added new ones now up to 9, that's really speaks boldly of the people that put the thing together and get the people out there.
Yeah, this year is incredible. The Mexicans are bringing in dancers right from Mexico, just specially for this festival. So you've got to get out and see that.
Definitely.
And at the Irish, we have, of course, our Irish dancers.
Certainly.
And there's bagpiping of the Scottish. If you've been to the festival before, you'll be quite familiar, but there's going to be some new stuff.
It sounds like a lot of fun, and it will be the 15th Westman Multicultural Festival. You don't want to miss it, February 1, 2, and 3. Get out and support it, because they need you to come out, buy some of their products so they can keep going, and there'll be a 16th and many more to come. Tyler, thank you very much for being our guest today. We appreciate all the information you've been able to provide, and we wish you total success with your event.
Thanks for coming, Rick.
It's been a pleasure. That's Tyler Foster. He's the treasurer with Westman Multicultural Festival. You want to get out and have a look at it. It's going to be a fun 3 days of entertainment, so make sure you drop by, say hi to him at the Irish, or anybody else you see volunteering, give them a little pat on the back. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'd just like to say thank you to our sponsors, Murray Chevrolet Buick Cadillac, where our reputation is your guarantee, and Sunrise Credit Union, building a better future together. Thanks for tuning in.